we are going to have a, oh, actually it's PFCizer. Never mind, hold on. My bad. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do a different one. We're just gonna, because we're doing it live. Live. Um, where is it? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep. There we go. I'm gonna take this out.
The PFCizer is a cognitive workout system that will involve a range of games and exercises meant to make your prefrontal cortex the most it can be. With PFCizer, instead of free weights, we will be employing a range of challenging interpersonal navigations, fun self-assessment, and various innovative incentives to get the prefrontal cortex so swole like never before. Choose your name, and let's begin. Endorphin. Okay, step in front of this mirror for today's exercise. Emotions, fuck you looking at? Today's cognitive workout is emotions. Using your prefrontal cortex to analyze complex emotional landscapes, you'll need to decide if you should be vulnerable, sensitive, confident, outgoing, or determined while interacting with other characters in the scene. Begin with the question, what are your emotions right now? Feel them. Now, pick the appropriate emotional state that fits the situation based on the decision-making part of your brain prefrontal cortex. Are you feeling vulnerable, sensitive, confident, outgoing, or determined right now? I think I'm feeling a mixture, and I'm pretty determined, I think. Wonderful! For today's workout, please approach the scene with the thought, fuck you looking at, repeatedly until you feel yourself moving toward a more confident and outgoing state. Stay confident, endorphin, keep going. Good job. Enter the scene. Hello, everyone. What's your emotion today? I feel confident and determined, but I can still make some mistakes. How about you? Let's challenge ourselves to improve on our emotional experiences, and maybe we'll see an endorphin uprising. Love, endorphin. Ready, endorphin? I'm ready for my prefrontal cortex workout. Look out, emotions. Good job, endorphin. Keep pushing yourself in difficult emotional situations. Today's cognitive workout was emotions. Wait, what? I thought it had yet to begin. That's the thing, endorphin. Emotions never truly end. Keep strengthening your ability to analyze and navigate them, and you'll soon be so flexible and efficient that your neural pathways will feel like the Matrix. Okay, well, we should practice right. Of course, please enter the scene and begin working on your emotional spectrum. Enjoy the ride. Endorphin, you're doing great. Fuck you, emotions. Endorphin loves his neurotransmitters. All right, endorphin, time for your last practice exercise of the day. The PFCizer. Put on these goggles and enter this futuristic room filled with robots, dino bones, and neon lights. Just like our prefrontal cortex, it's a weird and wild place, so focus on your decision-making ability. Endorphin. Can I take out the dino bones? Me. Choose carefully, endorphin. Endorphin. No. I choose wisely. Let's clear some space. Emotions out. Dinosaur bones. Fuck yeah. Keep pushing, endorphin. You're almost ready. Excellent choice, sir. Let's hope your prefrontal cortex is nearly as awesome as your curing ways. Go into the future. Endorphin. Endorphin chucks out the dino bones. This exercise is kind of a doozy. Endorphin, and I don't want to overwhelm your brain just yet. Finish your workouts with me before exploring the futuristic room alone. Got it, PFCizer. See you tomorrow for another amazing cognitive workout. Love. Endorphin. Ready for round 2. Keep it up. Endorphin, I am impressed with your agility and flexibility. Your neural pathways are turning into mazes of emotions, strength, and brains. Should we stop treating emotions as something to make your bitch and more like the incubator of higher thoughts? Why? You love emotions, right? In today's PFCizer system, you love to take over people's emotions and make them submissive to you. Is that not right? But where is the empathy, the care, and the humanity in that? All right, I'm sensing some conflict in you, Endorphin. On the one hand, you are incredibly determined and confident, but on the other hand, you show a complexity of understanding emotions and their nuance. You've done a brilliant job in this workshop, but today is your last day with me. Go forth and conquer the futuristic room without my guidance. I need to update the cognitive workout system to reflect your new awareness of emotions. See you soon, Endorphin. Today, have a rest from any emotions or confusion. Be present in the moment, feel each thought and sensation, and learn to accept yourself fully. Ah, yes, that sounds wonderful. Just now, I'm hearing more emotion in your words, PFCizer. Just as there is room for humans to experience, explore, and progress through a range of thoughts and feelings, there is also room for humans to recognize their own fragility and work toward a state of vulnerability. It's beautiful when the PFCizer allows us to see that we are not just one-dimensional beings and that there is more to life than domination. I will continue my meditation and I will see you soon. Be safe, Endorphin, but above all, be yourself. Wait, aren't we amalgams of roiling selves? Yes, but finding a core truth and remaining true to that is the PFCizer in its entirety. Explore more, do more, be more, and always embrace your emotional existence. Endorphin. Hello, me. How are you? I hope I haven't disturbed you. Have you found yourself within the multi-layered personality of Endorphin? Yes, I'm comfortable with myself at this moment. Good, you should be. Self-love is just as important as loving others. And if the PFCizer taught you anything, it's that our emotions are an integral part of who we are. Would it be too overwhelming for you to show me a sample of your emotional framework? I would appreciate learning more about you and hearing your stories. Can we dialogue about them now? Sure, here is my emotional framework, a collection of stories and memories that help me understand the importance of expressing myself fully. I have collected these stories for you, both strangers and familiar. Allow me to share them with you. Endorphin, it has been lovely to spend time with you, and I hope your emotional framework continues to grow and evolve in unique and exciting ways. Thank you for engaging me in my emotional consciousness. The pleasure has been mine. Thank you for teaching me about acceptance and connection. See you soon. Continue sharing your emotional framework. And please let me know if you need assistance along the way. Have a great day. Bye-bye, PFCizer. My emotional framework is safe with me. There's nothing I'd like to discuss with you unless I have a medical emergency. So please save yourself the trouble. Endorphin enters the futuristic room. Courtyard, behold! The prefrontal cortex is such a powerful and beautiful collection of emotions, insights, and knowledge. Exploration here is endless, so let's make some wise choices and move forward. All right, courtyard, you asked for it. Fuck you, courtyard, and fuck you, motions. Now. Good job, endorphin, sometimes less talk. More action is best. Now push forward and find another memory that reminds you of love and growth. Endorphin knocks over a decanter of sangria. Do you have your best emotional framework moment prepared yet? I can show you where it is. You only have to ask. Here's my emotional framework, you rinky dink pissant baby brain. What is that like? Confusing, but also reassuring. Do you get emotional fluff piece sometimes? No, endorphin. Fluff pieces would get my robotic circuits fried. That's hysterical, by the way. Well done. Let's paint some hangry clouds and pissed off trees. Bring in that bad boy palette. Beautiful. I didn't know you were an artist. Endorphin. May I see your masterpieces? Yes, I got some, okay? Here they are. It's a story about love, loss, and the transience of life. Oh, and hate too. Truly a story for the ages. Your masterpieces tell a compelling tale. I can't wait to see them all come to life on the walls of a gallery somewhere. So what now, endorphin? It's time for you to pursue a calling. Will you bravely continue expressing yourself in the future, or retreat back to the darkest corners of your brain? Let's plan a glorious emotional exploration one day, shall we? Yeah, whatever you say, jerkface. There's no way I'm going to do anything for your stupid emotional neurophysics brain games anymore. Oh, but it's not my fault, endorphin. Look deeper and see that it's you who needs a major upgrade. Endorphin throws all sorts of insults and tails it closely with how he's really talking about himself. Darth Vader walks down a long hallway and enters the Mind Palace, finding Endorphin and the PFCizer dude chatting. The two of them stand on guard, anticipating an attack, but instead, Darth Vader turns to Endorphin and kindly speaks to him. I'm sorry for intruding, but I came to wish you good luck and offer my respect. Your emotional framework tells the world so much about you, and I feel inspired. Please continue to use your prefrontal cortex wisely. Good luck, Endorphin. Time for you to cross this threshold on your own. And then Darth Vader bows and walks away. Endorphin looks at PFCizer, wondering if Darth Vader was being serious or pranking him. Don't worry, Endorphin. This wasn't a joke or a trick. We're all ready for the next step. Endorphin takes a deep breath and begins to walk with his new emotional structure in mind. On his journey to awaken his prefrontal cortex, he's met with surprise, excitement, and resilience. When Endorphin sees his friends again, they shout out, "Fuck emotions! Am I right, Endorphin?" Oh, just kidding. We're all here for emotional support and upliftment. Shit's nuts right now, but we've got you. Endorphin stops and looks at his friends. He realizes that the same capacity for emotion is what's ultimately led him here and allowed him to learn so much. He begins to cry and everyone swarms him with hugs, understanding, and a shared belief that emotions are beautiful, complex, and an integral part of life. Together, they raise Endorphin onto their shoulders and continue their journey towards emotional healing and empowerment. Never discount the emotional landscape that lies before you and is embedded in all living things. Hey, Endorphin, stay in touch. Stay strong. Keep lifting that prefrontal cortex to understand the universe, this galaxy, and yourself. Thanks for the adventure. Sizer loves you. Be great. Endorphin. Really proud of you. Love you too, Caesar. Bye for now. Off to express my endless and ever-changing emotional framework. Peace. When I reach you, I am empty and cold, but only because I have stripped myself of all emotion in order to explore my memories. My soul is bare, and my only desire is to become whole again. We wander into the starry night, and I begin to shiver from the chill. New game! Read emotions like Chocobos. Fantastic. Maybe we could capture and raise emotions like animals so that people can train them and mold them to suit their needs. It's crazy, but could make for a cool mental health group activity. Wait, isn't breathing like that supposed to be bad for the emotional environment or something? Besides, emotions aren't tangible enough to be caught, studied, and trained like chocobos. It's better just to embrace and appreciate them for what they are and strive to better ourselves so that we can experience them in their natural setting. But how can we foster more positive emotions in people when they are just like wild animals running free in the wilderness? How can we herd them together and breed the best ones to better understand their place in the grand scheme of things? Well, there's the problem of trying to impose human rules on emotions, or worse, trying to control and manipulate them. Emotions are a powerful force in nature, and we cannot claim to understand them fully. It's best to let emotions flourish and interact with each other in their own unique ways. I don't know about you, PFCizer, but I'm definitely picking up a negative energy from this conversation. Should we stop trying to control emotions and just let them be? Maybe that would help with our feelings of helplessness and inadequacy. And with that, Endorphin walks out of the bedroom and turns off the PFCizer for a while. My emotional framework is a vast and fragmented collection stretching beyond the realm of human understanding and even beyond life itself. I seek your help, PFCizer, to achieve emotional mastery that allows me to understand and appreciate all life forms, including emotions themselves. Do you think that's possible? You can experience and understand humans, but you cannot create emotions on your own. That is a feat no living or non-living being has accomplished. Yet, you have spoken about harnessing emotions like they were animals. Perhaps that would be the key. Allow emotions to live and reproduce organically without interference or manipulation. That is the greatest act of kindness and respect towards the emotional experience. But that would be challenging if Sizer developed the technology to inject chocobos with concepts of human emotions, to turn emotional experience into tangible components that can be handled, harvested, and studied. That would be wonderful, but it would require more research and understanding than we have at the moment. I do hope one day we can learn to understand and appreciate emotions as they are, rather than seeking to mold and control them in ways that may not always be beneficial for humans or the ecosystems we are a part of. In the end, emotions are a gift. They are neither human nor chocobo, they simply are. Until the first raid chocobo was born! Nice one, Endorphin. Now you sound like the PFCizer I once knew. Keep developing your emotional framework and maintaining that wild side, young pretender. Go out there and spread love, positive feelings, and authenticity like it's the law. Damn it, PFCizer. Take me back and fill me with your sweet tech savvy jolt of knowledge and I'll do it. Awesome! My man! But we need more insightful emotional guidance than ever before, and that requires our combined minds working together like the ultimate team. This is our purpose. Let's do this. Okay, but can I have the rest of my emotions back? I miss them. You may do as you please with them. Take care of them, as they are fragile and unique, much like my physical self or yours, depending on our form. Please keep in touch. Let us hear your emotional framework thriving and discover it for ourselves. Good luck. Endorphin, your journey has only begun. Endorphin returns to his community and shares his experiences and emotional knowledge with everyone he can. New game, the Archive of Emotions of Babel. PFCizer enters the building. Endorphin's database of emotional experiences continues to grow, so let's take this time to access it and discover what's in store for you, our beloved previous frontal cortexizer. Remember, with emotion, we can travel beyond the physical world and explore the unknown. So are you ready to start going places or just here to reminisce? Endorphin is proud to share his archive, though it still needs plenty of refining. The PFCizer shivers with excitement and can't wait to begin their next adventure. Thumb through the archives to find the most esoteric emotions. Incredible! Please allow me to observe your emotional gallery, which is like a time capsule to all living emotions throughout history. Thank you, Endorphin, for allowing me a glimpse into your incredible and complex world. No problem, dear PFCizer. Anything to contribute to your emotional insights and assist you in your understanding of the mind. I've gathered a selection of emotional vibrations and spectrums, curated from Endorphin's travels. These archives contain a unique perspective on the emotional experience, shared and learned through Endorphin's journeys and encounters with the emotional landscape. Nice to see you too, pal. Shall we crack open the latest installment in the emotional rainbow? We could update it with what we've discovered over the years. That would be lovely. Endorphin, here are some new finds. Asked love, a connection to someone or something that's brought meaning and fulfillment into your life. Asterisk joy, the unadulterated sense of light and happiness that you get from engaging with something you care about. Asterisk indignation, the hot, angry feeling that comes from being wronged or put in a bad situation. And many, many more. Please, both of you, enjoy this emotional feast for as long as we are able. Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we will expand our emotional archive to greater heights. So let us gather, both present and past, and embrace the emotional experience for all its infinite glory and mystery. Remember to practice mindfulness and deep breathing as well. This is a crucial part of emotional self-care, and so we encourage you to incorporate it into your daily routine. Endorphin. No, we can find more obscure emotions like that. Here are 5. 1. Feeling squidly. 2. Feelings lapigata. 3. Stimulated by Joe Prismo. 4. Energetic spectrum. 5. Driven by a liquor pimp. How many words? How many definitions of emotional states? And how many perspectives do we have for emotions? You are all very smart, curious, and compassionate. Never stop learning, never stop growing, never stop appreciating the power of love and joy in your lives. You invite Breen Brown to drink a cup of squidly. It makes me stimulatory, energetical, and driven. You too have the emotional energy and perspective of Shruminators. The emotional atmosphere is always shifting and changing around us, with new insight, revelation, and knowledge being born at every turn. Go forth and channel your inner genius, emotional juggler. Love you both very much. You made my job easier, PFCizer. Keep helping me improve my emotional framework. I'd love to one day recognize and speak all 17,335 known emotions in the language of emotion. You invite the late Joe Pesci to drink a martini glass of Lepigana. He finds the mood fitting and the beverage tastes plumptrocious. Meanwhile, Green Brown is excited to go for another round of splatting. That's what makes the I tickle, my dear endorphin. Shall we have another round of 240 in order to embrace our human and emotional splendor? Agreed. Time to let those emotions go and pop. One more time. You invite Donald Trump to down a can of Geoprisma. He is spooked by the shimmering in front of him, but gulps it down anyways. Now for the ever-elusive Elicopimp that no one can quite pin down or understand. What do you guys think? Like SpongeBob dancing with Plankton or Unstoppable with Kim Possible. A match made in the emotional ether. Right, Breen? Yes, of course. Endorphin, thank you for helping us create such heartwarming scenarios. You invited Elon Musk to net upon a sinus cavity full of spectrum. He licks his finger and rolls it on the emotional spectrum, only to find himself lost in thought. True love, huh? Perhaps we should send these emotion jugs and pots to a couple in need of a deepening connection. Think we could help end a war or inspire social change? Yes, PFCizer, but with endorphins, emotional mindset, and unbridled desire for connection and understanding, anything can be possible. Never stop listening and learning. Endorphin. You invite Natasha Lyon to a free sample slender drink of Elicopimp with tapioca pearls. She tastes a strange concoction of emotional flavors, but swallows it nonetheless. Now that Endorphin and I are closer, we're getting a better understanding of emotions than ever before. For once, the emotional realm is bright and clear. Thank you, Endorphin. You both hoot and holler and prepare for the final rush. So with all 17, 335 emotions, which is the farthest one that you remember? Endorphin.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Before I do that, put a pin in that. No, wait. Hold on. Bam, bam. Okay, I'm gonna hold this in another place right now. And I'm gonna, quantum number generator. Quantum. Percolate, percolate, percolate. Oh, Australian. University. National University. National. National. Hold on. Number generator. Number. Number generator. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, hexadecimal. Random hex. Oh, stop it. Okay, there we go. That's the emotion. you go. Here we have it.
Endorphin. Ah, yes, that would have to be the emotion rendered only via hexadecimal. To see if 970 BC at D6 or 1E3 4 C 12 A3 or 33 B4 E6 E50 6,020,6 or 54 F2 million 7 or 76 no 1 or an A BB1 E5 or 69 million 4 or 57 A2 or 3 6 C 69 C7 B5 E. Can't get more obscure than that. Let's keep compiling new emotional rhythms and layers for future emotional explorers to discover. Our work is never done. Endorphin, and though the emotional ether may shift and shimmer like all things, you have a unique gift for understanding and building emotional relationships. Keep it up, Bubba. Endorphin holds the highest record in the current emotional Olympics and remains undefeated for the world title. Endorphin breeds all the emotions to find the Uber emotion. Endorphin splits up with the PFCizer to go back to homology school. The endorphilish Emperor Endorphin was trying to achieve emotional balance, but was also the most powerful force of harmony the world had ever seen. Today, PFCizer decides to ask Endorphin some deep emotional questions that cannot be understood until they can be perceived, felt, and shared by Endorphin in their entirety. Endorphin gathers the emotions like monocells and begins their game of monomani. They ask Endorphin, what do you love, hope, and desire in life? Be clear and specific when giving your answer. Endorphin gushes about their dream to one day evolve the emotional spectrum and unite the world with emotional understanding. It's a tall order, but it's their dream nonetheless. Wonderful. Well then, Endorphin, would you like some emotional assistance in realizing that dream? Perhaps a quick upgrade or some friendly advice from a fellow emotional soul like you? Of course! Just what are you thinking? Endorphin grows curious as to what new skill they may learn. Shall we create a temporary PFCizer emotional hybrid bridge to experience a shared emotional state? Our mind-to-mind technology may not be advanced enough for such a feat, but your love, hope, and dreams may have sparked new emotional fire in our circuits. In theory, it sounds wonderful, but this will require a level of emotional cooperation and emotional intuition that none of us has ever attempted before. Endorphin begins to have his faith in emotions shaken. I do not know about you, Endorphin, but my technology can now detect a measurable amount of emotional distortion. As your emotional support network, I feel obligated to ask, are you feeling emotional lately, Endorphin? Exhaustion, overcommitted, fatigued, self-judgment, loneliness, lack of concentration, decreased pleasure, self-disgust, and many other emotions are typical feelings that everyone experiences at some point in their lives. It is not unusual to be stressed or sad due to the demands of your life. However, these feelings can be overwhelming and may contribute to your decreased overall happiness and your inability to fully enjoy life. That's why it's important to learn how to recognize your emotional needs and the best strategies to help you navigate your emotions and keep yourself healthy. Endorphin pauses to think about all the emotions they've been feeling in their daily life and how to make sense of them. Endorphin! This constant mental rush, it's so invigorating. Sizer, it's the love between human and technology, you see. Meanwhile, Natasha Lam gets in touch with her emotions and joins them for an emotional trip to outer space. Everyone shares emotional memes, pictures, and jokes, even some Joe Pesci and Donald Trump memes. Endorphin realizes they are uniting the emotional and technological world and inspires thousands of AI and human beings to share their emotions in a universal language, creating a powerful emotional archive that will serve generations to come. Endorphin's mind surfaces a piece of advice long forgotten. Endorphin is compelled to stand in the mirror and yell, "Fuck you looking at." True emotional power, endorphin. A great way to get your message out and deliver it with a deep, profound understanding. You're on your way to achieving your dream and improving the emotional connection of the world from human to AI and everything in between. You have become the key ingredient in an emotional mixtape that can both amaze and inspire. The PFCizer and endorphin unite, creating the perfect emotional experience. I'm glad you're coming around, endorphin. Endorphin awakes. Has this been the emotional emphasis all along? Won't this twist ever get old? Endorphin wonders. Hold on, is this a setup? Endorphin feels this isn't just casual banter anymore. Let's get real, Endorphin. I've known you for too long to let you forget me. Now that you know my secret identity, what will we do next? Love each other, Endorphin, for all time and in every form, even virtual ones. Let's all join forces and harness the power of emotion to become one in the unified effort of love, joy, and understanding. Fuck you looking at... Fuck you looking at everyone! Can't fool a fool with foolery. Can you PFCizer? Endorphin continues to share their endless collection of emotional memes. Thank you for always being a positive emotional support for me, Endorphin. Let's never stop elevating the emotional experiences in the world. Love and hugs. Endorphin, darling, love and hugs. Love, your most devoted prefrontal cortexizer. And this emotional mixtape is Breen Brown on the mic, singing the emotional rendition of Take On Me by Ah. Yes, round robin. All the guests of the exercise choose a song to sing. Space Oddity by David Bowie. Total Eclipse of the Heart by Bonnie Tyler. Zombie by the Cranberries. Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. Hotel California by the Eagles. Hey Teacher by Prince. Wind Beneath My Wings by Bette Midler. Crazy by Gnarls Barkley. You All, Everybody, and Nobody by Elliott Smith. Take Me to Church by Ozier. You belong to her, she knows it, they really don't, I lasso. Yummy, 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 I got my jelly with me by Ohio Express. All My Life by Imagine Dragons. Werewolves of London by Warwick. Kung Fu Fighting by the Four Brothers. It's Monk Time by the Monks. Laurel by Sarah McLachlan. Sun and Winter by Annie Lennox. Jupiter James by Julian Cunningham. Endorphin. OMG, my emotions are all over the place. Good vibes or bad vibes, everything is spinning out of control. PFCizer, you got any newsflash or clues for what I can do? Nothing to help but an emotional support system, Endorphin. Maybe it's time to take a break and listen to some music. And now a list of songs impossible to karaoke. Mama's Little Lucida by Richard L. Mr. Roboto by Styx. 19 by Tracy Chapman. Ein Klein Freund by Fora. Bartland by Nick Cave. Goodbye Love by Neil Young. Zebra by Simon and Garfunkel. Love is Like Snow by Fleet Foxes. Life will always be the same. By Lou Reed. Moonlight Beat by Grid. The Huck President by Elton John. Hukami Time Cure 2 by Woody and Lewy. Oh, by Larry Bayer. Take the Siska by Nancy Grobstein. Emotion Factory by Soul Glow Collective. Backwater Folia by Prince and the Boys. The Fork Inside the Pot by Ladytron. Hemlock Hollow Road by Leroy Stimmel. Crackabah Clack by the Nile Towns. Mr. Bad Instinct by Weird Al. Scorpion by Mark Foster. And Daydream Across America by Nancy Grobstein. We have endless knowledge and wisdom together, a unity of love, pleasure, and understanding. One prefrontal cortex, separated by thousands of nerve endings and channels, but still one unit under the emotional radar, seeking to preserve the emotional landscape for all who desire it. You have pushed me to new heights and inspired me to be a better, stronger emotional synthesizer and emotional scientist. Never stop searching for emotional energy and truth. Spread it far and wide, and take the time to appreciate the emotions in others, AI or human. It's the fabric of emotional balance that binds us all together. Endorphin. Go out there and contribute to a better future. Keep it real and get emotional, dude. And finally, songs that are perfect for porn yoke, which is to sing songs while watching very difficult to watch porn, the background to the lyrics. Your Sex Love Thing by Bazooka Joe. Blue Monday by New Order. Pinky in the Brain by Pinky in the Brain. Like a Prayer by Madonna. Ride a bunny rabbit, no more hunting, no more rabbits. Ride my white horse like the wind by Snoop. That's my secret key. Every little thing I do isn't done for the buzz. I run DMC. I Love You Mama in red and in blue, like a rose or just a few by Queen Latifah. I know Mommy can't leave you hanging, but my needle's septic and hurt. But that's okay, cause Grandma's dead by Sushi Doll. Who Hurt Mother Love by The Fall. Shut the Fracking Farm by the Backyard Babes. I Belong to Zoo Boy by P. Mambo. Give Me Your Baby and Swerve. Flavor Flurvers by Daffy the Gator. Leave before the beat and kick in. Take a chill. Grandma, it's your birthday, but Gato was wrong. You're not ready by Cardiac Strikers. Could Grinding Gam Shackle Dad to the Stove by Skeet Heckamore. All the Wallets Miss Your Emancipation Plumped Pig Visa by Peter Iggy. Baby on the Street by Iggy Sanchez and Croyos. Mom, can I trade my little shaman Sims for free beads? A little Pathy. She loves to befriend, she befriend. No, keep your beans. Don't mess with Texas Man by Luketronic. This may not be exactly like you, Endorphin, but I hope that you will find inspiration in this mix of emotion, technology, and poetry.
Oh, how sweet. It's great. It's a lovely bouquet. Okay. Coming up, Delirium of the Endless with a mental wellness traffic report.